This is going to be my frame-by-frame breakdown of the brand new official Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. And if you missed it, you're obviously sleeping under a rock because Grand Theft Auto dropped it today, so go check it out before watching this. Alright, starting off, number one, as you can see, we were greeted by... You guys really thought I was going to go... Come on now, I'm just joking. Starting off, this trailer opened up with this beautiful sunset along with this highway here filled with traffic. As you can see here, we got a Patriot beer truck, some cargo trucks, a pickup truck pulling a boat, airport shuttle, what it looks like, a red sports car, a blue van, a white van, a bus, a motorcycle, a box truck in the distance on the opposite side of the highway. We got a plane flying in. On the far right, it's looking like we have another city, like some sort of industrial looking area with a bridge on the left hand side connecting to the main area of the map. As you can see, there's a huge city of Miami over there, or Vice City, along with a huge tower. I'm not sure if it's a radio tower or I don't know what this is, and a small bridge connecting to the left. And whatever this bridge is connecting to, it looks like the main area is a prison with a water depot or district in front of it, as you can see right in front of this highway, along with a boat driving in the water and a flock of birds flying above. This next scene really isn't much. It's just showing what it looks like a barbed wire fence over an airport or a prison maybe. You can also see like what it looks like a doomsday bunker on the ground here, like in GTA 5. We have the small palm trees around the area, along with another flock of ducks from what it looks like flying in the air. And maybe, I can't really tell, but it looks like we have a road back there with some vehicles, if not a parking lot. Then switches to a shot of Lucia looking out of a prison window. As you can see, her back says inmate, and you can see a bunch of prisoners sitting around, along with the prison guard tower in the background with the sunrise. We also get a really good look at the motion of the hair when Lucia turns her head. Rockstar made Lucia look so fine with that sunlight hitting her face. They absolutely killed it with our introduction to our first ever female protagonist. Lucia then turns to talk to a prison counselor.
Do you know why you're here? Bad luck, I guess.
This right here is the golden line, just like in the Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer when Michael says, "Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather." Reading the name tag on the desk, it looks like our counselor's name is Stephanie. Not only does she look like she could throw down a really bomb Thanksgiving dinner, but she also has absolutely beautiful hair. Taking a look at her desk in the background, looks like she has a picture of her family or whatever in her personal life, along with the folder on her desk from what it looks like Lucia's personal records. She also has a picture to her right. I don't know exactly what's on that picture, but we will see. The reflection of her glasses react depending on her movement, and above her it looks like we have a shelf with a bunch of books on it. The picture to the right of Stephanie looks like it happens to be a picture of her and her husband. And then behind Lucia we have a painting with a boat and a mountain range in the background. Not sure if it is just a painting or an in-game location, because all I know is Florida does not have mountains that big. And to the left of Lucia we have a safety vest hanging, a couple of books on a bookshelf, along with some sort of pamphlet. What an absolutely beautiful opening shot here of Vice City Beach. There is so much going on in this scene, so let's dig in. Starting off, we got a yacht doing yacht things on the emerald colored waters of Vice City, along with what it looks like a shark to the right and some dolphins to the left. And we got a speedboat, looks like the Speedo. We got a few jet skis having fun in the water here, along with some ducks flying overhead, another shark to the right, a bunch of people on this beautiful beach here. As you can see, there's people in the waters and people on the beach side, and a beautiful scenery of the luxury apartments along the coast side. Looks like the weather is also very beautiful with the dynamic clouds in the air, and we have a plane pulling some sort of advertisement from what it looks like it says 919, and we just have a whole bunch of buildings, so it looks like the city is huge. I'm sorry, I keep saying it looks like. In this quick pan shot, we have some possible live-in luxury apartments, and if you look in the windows, it looks like each window has an interior. And we'll also be taking it to the boonies in the Everglades, as it looks like we have a boat here going through some sort of swampy water area with some ducks flying over here. And this scene just screams Red Dead Redemption for some reason. Like, really look at it. We got some flamingos and alligators swimming together in a swampy bayou area, along with some ducks here. Honestly, if Red Dead Redemption 2 had flamingos, I would think that this was that game. The first thing you notice about this scene is that it's looking like the perfect beach day with how packed it is. All the NPCs look unique. You don't see any type of replicas or duplicates. Of course, that could be for the sake of the trailer. We got a little chihuahua dog running with this couple here. Low dog. You can see E. Cola can to the bottom right, a helicopter flying overhead, along with another helicopter which can land in water. On the top right, you can see an airplane flying away from the city. Does this mean we can fly to other cities or possibly countries like Cuba or Jamaica? You can see the guy in the red shorts to our left giving this woman some suntan spray, and her body actually looks like it's reacting to it. Rockstar pays some very good attention to detail when it comes to the NPCs. It looks like their bathing suits and tattoos are all unique. On the right, you can see a dude in a do-rag and green shorts. Looks like they're filming an in-game TikTok of a girl twerking on the beach. good video. Overall, everybody's doing their own thing, either hanging out, chilling. It's pretty cool. And as you look alongside the beach, you're going down, you can see different colored umbrellas. And from what it looks like up close, we have what you can see is called Soul Sisters, which I'm assuming is a hotel. This next scene, we got a shot of some boats over here in this dock type of area. There's an insanely huge cargo ship with some cargo getting loaded onto it. And we happen to be getting a new boat if you look to the right, unless I'm just stupid and haven't played enough GTA Online. It looks like we have a huge storm cloud above to the right as well, with an airplane flying away from it. In the text on our main boat here in the front, the yellow and black one, we have the word that says Clarion. Not exactly sure if that's the name of the boat or the manufacturer. Either way, it's also new. In this scene, it looks like we have some NPCs doing a video shoot of some sort, with the man driving this red sports car with an NPC woman raising her hands in the air as her hair reacts with the wind. The graphics look absolutely insane. They just look like some 5-reel NVE shit. The street sign to the right is an exit that goes to Stockyard downtown, and to the left of that street sign it says Kelly County Vice City International Airport. We have a beautiful RGB stadium to the left. I'm not exactly sure if it's a baseball or a basketball stadium, but there's no chance it's a football field. We do know, and it is confirmed, that Vice City will have its own sports teams. And as we transition to our next shot here, it looks like we're in a more artsy district of Vice City, maybe Little Haiti in the game, with a car show of some sort going on with a bunch of lowriders. We have a ghetto bird circling the area on the top left. Some of these lowriders do look familiar, but also a lot of these vehicles are looking quite new. Is it me, or does this club look oddly familiar? If you know, you know. It looks like we have a huge strip club here with a bunch of strippers and money everywhere as they bounce booty. We got an NPC to our right getting twerked on, along with some NPCs throwing money to the left. We got some bottle girls bringing some bottles to a table. Like, as you know, if you've ever been to a club, there's private tables with bottle girls delivered to you. There's a mystery man in a mask to the right, and simply because of that, I'm assuming that this club is not a place where good guys hang. And with all the cash laying around, it looks like Rockstar may have possibly gotten rid of the money stack, meaning that your character could probably pick up each and individual dollar. In this scene, we get an introduction of our first Florida jit. It looks like Rockstar paid really close attention to what the culture is like in Florida. This man has very thick and detailed congos along with some chains and tattoos. I'm assuming he's a rapper or artist of some sort. All I know is that this game better have a lot of Kodak Black and Trapland Pat, and maybe a little bit of X. And with Ski Mask dropping the new album soon, we can assume that his songs will be in the game. And we all know Rockstar already had chains, watches, and rings, but it looks like we'll also be introduced with grills. You can also see the details on his friend, the tattoos, the bandana, the chains. It looks very insane. And taking a look at the background, we got some couches and some trash in the front, so I'm assuming that these niggas are in the hood. Like seen in GTA 4, it looks like toll booths are finally back, which means if you drive past these toll booths without paying, you will get the cops called on you. We have a huge yacht to the right with little boats all around in the water, a helicopter flying on the top left with the airplane on the top right. I'm assuming that this is an overhead shot of Starfish Island. If you guys don't know what Starfish Island is, in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, there's a mission where you have to do a huge shootout in a mansion, and the mansion is located on Starfish Island, which is an island that is filled with mansions. And it's looking like this island will also have a bunch of luxury condos and apartments. I'm hoping, like in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and in GTA Online, we'll be able to purchase a lot of properties, but I'm hoping it's a lot of properties. All I know is that I hope Rockstar didn't pull a GTA 5 and they actually put the actual mansion from Vice City back in the game, and I hope that you can live in it. In the next scene, we got a shot of the boulevard, and holy shit, there's a bunch going on. First off, if you take a look to the left, you see the very familiar hotel that we lived in GTA Vice City with the blue. And for the first time ever, Rockstar put a younger person as a homeless man on the streets. And if you pay very close attention, he has a chameleon on his shoulder as 3 females walk by looking thicker than a Whopper from Burger King. We got a bunch of new vehicles from what looks like a newer Porsche and an old Ferrari, along with the new GTA version of the Corvette and some sort of Dodge Durango up there. And I'm not sure if this green Lambo to the right is a Zentorno or a Vaca, but it could also be a new variant of a Lamborghini. Again, you can see into the hotel rooms, which is very cool. It also hits the idea of a massive interior world. Looks like we have restaurants with outdoor seating areas to the left. And again, if you pay attention to the NPCs compared to the past GTAs, everybody's doing their own thing, which I find it very amazing. And going into the next scene, we get our first look at some sort of concert or club performance. I'm not exactly sure what the theme is here, but you see a lot of gold here. You can see some crescent moons as well. Could be important maybe. In my opinion, this is the most beautiful shot in the trailer. As you can see, we can see a part of the map that's connected to the Florida Keys. The first thing that caught my eye is this bridge to the right. Just like in GTA 4, it's a stunt jump, which you have to pass 2 jumps to cross the bridge, along with a bunch of boats, a yacht that's actually driving for once, which I'm very interested to see if we can actually drive our yachts. We have a plane here that can land on water, along with a bunch of little islands that we can also hide out on if we're running from the police. The water in this area also looks a lot bluer compared to in Miami where it was emerald green. And it looks like blimps will be brought back. As you can see on the top, a blimp is stationary. In my opinion, I can see this being a very active part on the world in GTA Online 2. And the next shot takes us to the skylines of Vice City, where we have this beautiful woman here with this white bikini, along with the helicopter flying in the background. Also, the building on the bottom, I'm assuming is a hospital. I'm not sure, can't guarantee it, but it looks like it could potentially be a hospital or an emergency room. We also got some people chilling, day drinking in this pool. You know, it's Vice City, you know, it's a party city. You don't sleep here. And if you know your GTA brands, the brand on her bikini is the Santa Nove, which is the in-game brand of Louis Vuitton. I find the hair very incredible, and this just makes her look absolutely sexy. Like, oh my goodness, she looks real. Relax, it's a video game, don't lose yourself. Next, we get this shot screaming that the game is confirmed to be in Vice City. We also get a very good look at the dynamic clouds in this time lapse. There is a various amount of parody live streams and posts taken for social medias in GTA. Whether if it's a parody of Facebook, Snapchat, or TikTok Live, or even Instagram, I find it quite funny that Rockstar incorporated this, and I think it would be very cool. In the first post, we have a group of people partying on a boat with the quote to the post saying, "Hey Poppy, save some sugar baby for the rest of us." In the next post, we have official post saying, "Stay alert Vice City, remember to check for uninvited guests before the pool party," as a man pulls an alligator out of this pool. Or a crocodile, I don't know the fucking difference. They both look the same. And as these girls have hot girl summer with that booty bouncing on the roof of this car, we have a post from Have a Vice Day saying, "Someone called the Department of Transport on this dump truck." It then transitions to what it looks like a random car meet event that we can see roaming the streets of Vice City at night, with an absolute takeover as people surround the intersection, as cars donut around the car in the center with people standing on top. It also looks like there's a cameraman standing right behind the car, along with the parody version of TikTok Live, as you can see people talking in the chat using emojis and all. Rockstar also did a very good job keeping up with the new age slang. As you can see, one person's name is Zaza Nugget, and your girl 99 said, "Finna spin a block with this one." I still can't get over the hair movement and the chains. It looks so insane. And I like how it goes that to some CCTV footage of an alligator walking into what it looks like a corner store or like some sort of gas station. To the right of the alligator, you can see what it looks like some sort of lottery machine. Could we actually go for the lottery and potentially win a lot of money? And will we actually be able to shop around? From what it looks like, there's a lot of food options and we know we need to eat. And above the door, you can see the logo for GTA's version of the Postal Service. And it's safe to assume that this is a random event that could happen at any point in time or probably not happen ever while you're playing this game. If they actually do rare events like that, that'll actually be very cool to have like some one-on-one clips for real. And this could be a body cam footage of what it looks like some cops going into a dope house. I don't see why they would actually incorporate body cam footage. Is it a possible chance that we will meet a character later in the game that is a cop or a dirty cop of some sort, and will we actually be able to play as this cop? In these next couple of scenes, we actually get to see how Rockstar incorporated Florida Man. Looks like we have an overweight guy running in some underwear away from this cop. Is this potentially hinting the fact that you can gain weight in this game, and the more you weigh, the slower you run? Next, we have a scene of an NPC indicating road rage to another NPC, as this quote says, "Only in Leonida," which means Florida, is a crotch grab and apology for bad driving. And I'm not exactly sure what his shirt says, but there's a cool alligator on it. And the street signs behind him says Vice Beaches, Port VC, and the other one is the one for the airport. In this post, we can see a man doing a stunt with his truck with the quote saying, "Rip Rudy, see you in heaven, cuz." As you can see his hair going with the wind and his movement and his cool tattoos and a bandana wrapped around his neck. In this scene, we can see another Florida man wearing a thong watering his garden, along with giving us a glimpse of the interior of his house. In this scene, we got a group of rednecks having some fun in the mud. Behind them, we can see a glimpse of the Liberator, but it's a pickup truck version. And I like the details of the mud all over these NPCs, indicating that they've actually been partying compared to the dude in the back with the white. The real question is, if a character is dirty in any sort of situation, will it naturally come off, or will you actually have to go home, shower, and change for the mud to come off? The next scene, we see a random woman with two hammers, indicating that she is down for business. As you can see, she's probably neighborhood watch. In this clip, we can see a potential fraternity party or even a spring break party. Not sure if this is important or not, or if it's going to be a random event.
The only way.
In this scene, we get our first look at our other protagonist, Jason, Lucia's boyfriend, as they just came from a robbery. We also get our first look at the police cars, and they're a lot different from what we've seen in the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks, which were Grand Theft Auto 5 assets. Good to see that they kept that good old OG Vice City green for the cop cars. I mean, I know they're green in Miami, but still. There's a lot going on in this scene. As you see, we got Weasel News at the side of a car accident. It looks like we have officers pulling a suspect out of the back of the car, along with another suspect crawling out of it. There's a bunch of traffic around, along with these barrels here that spilled some green ooze. Take a look at these two cop cars to the right and left. These look very interesting, something we've never seen before. I'm assuming that this was one of the suspects. Only thing is, I cannot understand what that says. If you guys do, comment down below. Looks like in this clip we got more Florida goons on some dirt bikes in the hood. As you see, we got the Sanchez, the Manchez, and some quad bikes. Although I didn't know you could do a wheelie on a quad bike in GTA, but now we can. From what it looks like, the news copter is going to be one of the new big things in GTA, and hopefully our police chases will be seen on the news, and probably we'll be able to watch it on the TV. Next, we get a glimpse of our next Florida gent. Not sure if he's going to be a mission person or somebody we know, but his name is High Roller Mag, and it looks like Rockstar has their own version of Instagram in the game. In this scene, we have a shot of Jason and Lucia walking out of a liquor store, assuming they just robbed it. You can also see familiar brands in the scene like Pisswasser and E-Cola. In this next clip, we got Jason and Lucia skirting in this muscle car. It looks like a 4-door Sabre now that I actually look at it. In this background, we can see a store that goes by the name of Pawn a Gun. I'm assuming that you can buy guns from pawn shops just like in real life. You can also see GTA's version of the G-Wagon parked in the parking lot of the gun store. And then finally, we got a scene of Lucia and Jason staring at each other as they tell each other trust, and then they break into a store, guns out pointed, with the beautiful sign being revealed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed with how the logo turned out, although I did like this fan version quite better, but you know, it is what it is. If you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you very much. Also, if you could comment your favorite part about the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, that'd be very much appreciated, and it just lets me know that you guys actually watched this video all the way through. I'm sorry I've been lacking uploads on this channel. I've been uploading a lot of reaction shorts on my short channel, so you guys gotta go check that out. Link is in the description below. I've also been streaming a lot on TikTok, but overall, I was in California for Comic-Con, and before that, I literally had the esports awards, so my last week was completely full, and before that, I went to Oregon for Thanksgiving, so now I'm back, I'm locked in, I am good. But most importantly, I hope you're all doing good. That's what matters. You know, it's the holiday season. We just got the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. Ski Mask is dropping an album. Life is good right now. There's no reason for people to be sad. Smile. And real quick, for you gamers out there or even editors, if you find yourself very tired or not energized when you're gaming or editing, I would highly recommend G Fuel. It's a healthier alternative of an energy drink. It has no sugar, it has vitamins, it has 0 calories. It is absolutely amazing. You can use code Miz at checkout for 30% off on all your G Fuel purchases. I highly encourage you to check it out if you get the chance. If not, you can walk to the nearest gas station and even try out a can, although I prefer the tubs. Other than that, it's been your boy Mizzly. That is it for this video. I just want you guys to remember this one thing: there's only one of you. I love you. Peace. Go.
Brand new dudes so ass for lean low, bitch, motherfucker, I got your name. Think the society soon to come. I look excited, just wanna be numb.